Well, hello again, and welcome back to Flannel Dan Gaming. Tonight, we're jumping back into Kingdom Come Deliverance, a beautiful and wonderful game. And as I stare here into the flames, wondering if the Lord of the Estate is going to kill me for sleeping with his wife, I would like you to hit that like button, that sub button, and turn on that bell for all notifications for the next time that I go live. Also, I'm wondering if this is going to carry on to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, where I have a bastard child with this woman. Hopefully her husband never finds out and doesn't come and kill me that I slept with his wife. Today's goals are, if we look at the map, we have a witch in the woods. That's not our problem right now. We are going down here to track down the two D-bags who were part of the raid on the farm, to hopefully find out where the heathen in the black armor who stole the sword of our father who was gifted to our Lord, where he be. So what we're going to do is, we don't have any other storylines. I do want to go talk to the lady of the house and see if there's anything, little cheeky comments after. But yeah. Alright. A beautiful day is upon us. And our lady is here, who we can't speak to now. Interesting. So I'm wondering if, like, suspicion mounted. And now, so now she won't talk to me for a few days to keep the suspicion down. Hello, Yahi. Heart, heart, heart. Okay. We're not dealing with witches. Let's just turn that off so it's not distracting. Playing with the devil. Get rid of that. We have learned to read as well. We could go work on more previous suits with our young lady at the mill. Jeez, I'm choking on my own words. And I think we'll keep this one shown because I think it's useful. We have one piece that we have stolen. And yeah, all right. Basically, we need to talk to blacksmiths and then either buy or steal the shards of the stone back. All right, we need to go down the hill, across the bridge, and we're going to actually go through this area because I want to open up this part of the map. Jesus, I can't talk right now. There we go. My wife asked me how the game was going, and I explained what was going on. And she was like, "Why are you sleeping with her?" And I was like, I didn't really... I just put the father's shirt on to be polite. And then it got hot and heavy real quick. I didn't really have many options after that. And why are you running? And then she was like, "Why aren't you going after the miller's daughter?" And I'm like, "I don't know, because I got better things to do." Yeah. Take the far road. I'll take the low road, you take the high road. I'll take the road less traveled, though. I don't know if everybody notices, but I am fully monetized now. That was the exciting thing that happened this morning. So that was cool. Oh, there's a mill here. I kind of want to go like straight towards the A. I want to go over to this mill just to see if it prompts something. Oh, there are rocks. I was like, what the hell is in the road? Hi. Are you guys doing anything here? There's your treasure. There's food. Hi. Hello. You're just a random mill on the top of the hill. How are we doing? Nourishment, we're actually okay. I think if we eat a big pot of food, we're gonna be too hungry. Let's throw away those apples before I accidentally eat them. We could eat some food though. Get our nourishment up just a little bit. That's good. We have that being prompted. Oh, we got the windmill. Okay, cool. To the A. Huzzah. Something dramatic happened here. Am I gonna find like werewolves? A chest. Huh. Wow. Okay. I'm so sorry for your loss there, but one man's trash, another man's treasure. Thanks. Treasure? See? Totally worth going to the mill. That's just a life lesson. If you guys see piles of blood and then scratch marks and drag marks up into the woods, always investigate. Treasure, real life. Just kidding, but you can tell how American I am. The first thing I did was draw my weapon and then go investigate. Always be on equal footing when bad is around. Remember, criminals break the law, so have a firearm and be equally armed. I watched a video of a guy in the city that I live in here in Portugal go and rob a leather shop, like selling like purses and stuff, and he had like this teeny tiny knife, and all I could think of is like, if you tried that shit back home, like you would have gotten the money, but the instant you turned around, you would have been dead. I was just like, dude, that doesn't happen back home. I'll take the high road, you take the low. We gotta like cut through the woods, I guess. Bunny rabbit. I should really be doing a lot more hunting, but I really want to get through like a big chunk of the storyline before February 4th, where we switch over to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. So like I need to start really focusing like specifically on the story. Because I feel pretty strong now. Like, you know, we're not the best at anything, but, like, we're okay. A deer hunting spot. Nice. Hi, deer. You're in a spot of danger. Ba-da-bum, 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 ba-da-bum. I take the high road, you take the low. Okay. So, because we walked through there, we opened up a big chunk. I mean, we still have this area that's enshrouded in mystery and darkness, but, and down here. But yeah, alright, so we gotta go here and we need to track down Riki. I mean, if I were to take a gander... Well, first off, we gotta go talk to that blacksmith. We'll go talk to the trader and the blacksmith and see if the blacksmith has any knowledge about the... Yo, what's up, noob? The shiny stone, or shiny blade. Yeah, let's go talk to the blacksmith. Let me just... I gotta go across the river. Let me just mark that real quick. Yeah. I imagine Riki... Jeez. Is, probably not necessarily a well-liked fellow. Perhaps. Let's get off our horse. Put our bow away so we don't scare anybody. Remember, boys, never have your weapon out. It intimidates people. You.
God save you.
Oh, yeah, bud.
What can I do for you?
Oh, not much. Here. Looking for this.
I heard that some time ago a pilgrim from the Holy Land was selling a few relics. Did he come by here and offer you part of a sword?
Would it surprise you if I said yes? Why do you ask?
I'd buy the piece from you.
Well, why not? I don't know why I let myself get bamboozled into buying it. It's quite useless, and I can't say I've had good luck ever since.
200. I'll give you 190.
May the Lord watch over you.
Okay, easy peasy. Don't even have to choke him out and steal it. I'm not offering my help. Repairs. Let's get everything repaired. Yeah, there we go. Swag.
What in the name? God, come here quick.
What?
There's a thief over there. Thief!
Huh?
God! God, come here quick. There's a thief over there.
Okay.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
You look like an honest man,
I'm
tell
looking
me.
for a fellow called Riki. Have you ever heard of him?
Shit. Why wouldn't I? That's what they call my son.
Knew it.
Ah. You wouldn't happen to know where he is, would you?
I don't know nothing.
Don't you at least know where he usually goes? It's important.
Hinek shows up at home once in a blue moon, so I don't know nothing about where he gets to. Even if I did, why would I tell every Tom, Dick, and Harry?
Watch your tongue, peasant. I'm an envoy of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and this is an official investigation. Stop trying to put me off, and tell me where your son is right now.
I apologize if I offended you, young man. But still, I don't know where Hinek is. He turned up at the house a while back, but then he vanished again in a hurry.
And you don't know where he went? What?
Look, it's been clear to me for a long time that my boy was headed for the gallows. But I'm still his father, right? And you can't expect me to rat on my own son.
If you value your son's life at all, you better pray I find him, because I'm not the only one looking for him.
That's no surprise. But what of it? If you're here on behalf of Sir Radzig, there's nothing waiting for Hinek but the gibbet.
It doesn't have to be that way. If Hinek cooperates, he can save his neck.
I can't say you put my mind at ease. But to hell with it. I'll tell you what I know. All right. He was here a few days ago, but he left right away. He looked like he was in a hurry.
And you don't know where he went?
I've got an idea, but I don't know where it is exactly.
I don't follow.
Hinek makes some money on the side from poaching. He boasted to me a few times about what a great hideout he found in the woods, but he never told me where it is.
Well, it's not much to go on, but it's better than nothing. Thank you. Don't you have any clue at all where his hideout could be?
I really don't know nothing about that. I could tell when he'd come from there is all.
How's that?
Because every time he brought some hides for tanning and money.
He had money because he sold the stuff right away.
I suppose. He never kept any of his loot here.
Do you know who he sold it to?
No. But the innkeeper came here now and again and gave him coin. Of course, it could have been for me.
All right. I'll ask at the inn then.
Okay.
What more do you know?
Nothing. I swear to God Almighty, I've said all I know. Hinek never told me nothing.
Okay.
I know he didn't talk to you about it, but you must have noticed something, right? How much time did he spend away? What was he wearing? How did he look when he came back? Anything?
Well, he came and went at all sorts of hours. I really don't know. Except maybe one thing. He'd come home scratched with brambles and with leaves and muck on him.
So we probably went through thick woods to get to that place.
I reckon. What do I know?
Okay.
Go. And if he's really an...
No, of course not.
Surrender!
I
You've committed a
am.
violation. You're under...
I have no idea what you're on about.
You were seen stealing. This definitely won't come cheap.
I have no idea
You'll
what you're
learn
talking
crime
about.
Doesn't pay.
Oh, come on, my friend. You know I'm in the service of Sir Radzig Kobyla, don't you?
Hey.
I didn't know that. My apologies. Go ahead.
That's what I thought. Yeah, you better put that away before somebody gets hurt, aka you. Alright. What is it? Reek is selling poached game to the innkeeper. I might want to go check it out. Track down Reek. I should probably talk to you, actually, bailiff.
I'm honored that you should come to me.
Why do they call Hinek Riki anyway?
He's a tanner, isn't he? If you're ever downwind of him, you'll understand. Tanning isn't a trade for the weak of stomach.
Fair
Oh.
enough. But not every courier gets cursed with a name like that.
Well, Hinek's nature's no sweeter than his smell.
Fair enough.
So you know this Hinek. Can you tell me something about him?
Well, not much, I confess. Most of the village folk avoid him like the plague.
Why's that?
Well, no one with a nose likes spending too much time around tanners. And that Riki keeps bad company. I've never heard a good word said about him.
Don't tell me there's not a single person who talks to him.
Well, he's been seen around with one of the bathhouse wenches. Adela, I believe she's called.
Okay.
May the Lord watch over you.
Alright. So we gotta talk to Adela. Okay. That's probably a narrowed down search enough. I don't think we need to go running around after every frickin' little whistleblower there is. You look like a bathhouse wench. Such a terrible word, wench. Ah, there you be. Hey, you smell like a tan piece of hide. Just kidding.
Good day
Sorry.
to you. What do you need?
Oh, with a face like that, I understand.
I heard you've been seeing Hinek, the tanner's son.
So what? Come to preach at me, have you?
Look at those
That I'm a
chiseled
loose woman,
jaws.
a sinner, that I seduce decent men?
Yeah, that's
I
your.
just wanted to ask you a few questions. It's not my business how you live your life.
I'm glad to hear it. Some folk don't care for the way I make a living.
I can imagine.
Mostly their
So,
wives.
what about you then? You look a bit careworn. A bath with a bit of company might do you good.
Later.
Maybe later, sweetheart. Right now, I have some questions to ask.
Ask away then.
What did you just say?
I found out that Hinek goes poaching in the woods and he's got a hideout there. What do you know about it? Don't worry. Hinek has much bigger problems than being caught poaching. And you're not involved in it anyway, are you?
No, I'm not. It's true he used to go hunting in the woods sometimes. When he came back, he'd usually come to me. That's all.
How did you know he'd been to the woods?
He always talked about what he caught, and he never came to me at other times. Probably didn't have the money for it.
Tell me what he would catch. We know he sold the meat too. Which
Do you
direction?
know what route he took? At least the general direction. Anything that could help me find his hideout.
I think he usually went through the woodcutter's camp, because he always brought me freshly chopped firewood, and he had wood chips on his boots.
Good. So at least I know where to start.
Okay.
Good luck then.
So I really want to know what meat, because that's more relevant than anything.
But that fellow ain't one of us, though. You moron.
I'm honoured that you should come to me.
So no one else tries it on. It's all the same to me.
May the Lord watch over you.
Just I can't be bothered looking for it.
Well, while we're at it, did you ask about him at the village?
Aye, nobody knows where he is. Seems he's always wandering off somewhere.
We'll wait and see what the chief says then.
Who are these guys? Well, hello, fellas. How you doing? You want to confess anything? You're a big fellow. You look like a small fellow trying to be a big fellow.
One beer for me.
So they're looking for Reek as well. Huh. Oops. Sorry, I splashed you a little bit. There we go. Alright. Anyways.
I want to ask about the courier's son, Hinek.
And ask someone else. They've nothing to do with Riki. He'd only drive my customers away.
Really? I heard a different story. I heard the two of you do business together.
Who are you, anyway?
A friend of Hinek's. He's gone missing and I need to find him.
I don't know where he is. But if you find the bastard, tell him he still owes me some goods.
Get it. Or don't you get it? We have to sit around for some stinking tanner. Don't be such a knucklehead. Of course we can't leave him be. Trust would slit your throat and turn you.
I've no time for this. I have to find Hinek and you're going to help me.
Am I now? Even if I did know, why the hell would I help you?
This is a nice alehouse you have here. It would be a shame if anything happened to it.
Are you threatening me?
What do you think? So are you going to talk, or do I have to beat it out of you?
Fine. Let's get to the point then.
See now? Where there's a will, there's a way.
I did some deals with Riki, but I swear to God, I don't know where he is.
No one else tries it on.
How much game did he bring you?
Not much, a few pieces. There's no great demand here. Sometimes the gentry has something, otherwise it ends up in sausages.
I hear Hinek has a hideout in the woods he uses for hunting game. Do you know where it is?
Not exactly. That is... I don't know where it is at all.
But
I happen to know it's a dark place, a cave or an old mine shaft.
how do you know that?
Whenever Riki was going poaching, he always came to me first for candles and lamp oil. He brought the game skinned and gutted, so we had to have a light for that.
Okay.
And do you know of any mine shafts nearby?
There's a few of them around. There's one on the opposite bank, a short way off the path leading from the forge to the west. Then there's a mine gallery to the east of the village, up in the woods above the cliffs. And I heard there's one shaft on the headland close to the water.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Watch you don't break your neck, though. It's rough ground, and you could easily fall down a shaft. May the Lord watch over you.
Oh, she said out by the woodcutters. Okay, so maybe B. Oh no, I guess the woodcutters are over here. Okay, so it's probably at E. Alright, let's go try that. Alright. I'm like the greatest investigator in the world. I say that and I don't find him. Love this jam. I'm guessing those dingleberries back there. Yeah, we got them. Oh, goodness. Okay. I don't think I have a sword equipped.
Jesus Christ. What am I to do? Not that I can expect any use from advice from you. At least, you have no more cares.
Need someone to talk to?
Fuck! Don't kill me. I can explain. I won't tell anyone. I swear, I've no one to tell anyway. Just please don't kill me.
I'm not planning to kill you.
You're not one of Runt's men.
No.
Then who are you?
That's not important. The important thing is we have a common foe.
Considering all the enemies I have, the odds of that are pretty high.
I'm talking about the gang that raided the Neuhof stud farm. I know you were there.
I was, but I've got nothing in common with those bastards.
I'll take your word for it, providing you tell me what you know.
I don't know why you should care. If it keeps my neck out of the noose, I'll spill the beans.
That Neuhof raid of yours didn't turn out quite as planned, did it?
Depends on whose plan you're talking about. We were up to it to grab some loot and bugger off. Only Runt's cutthroats was there to shed blood.
What do you mean, Runt's cutthroats?
There were two gangs there, mine and Runt's. We was only there to steal, but they wanted to slaughter everyone.
But when you realised what they had in mind, you didn't have to go along with it, did you?
But we didn't know nothing, even though we were going to Neuhof. They told us to keep watch on the courtyard while they were cutting the horses' throats. Jesus, that fucking vexed me. Their horses was the most valuable thing there. When I spoke up, though, Runt gave me such a bollocking I knew I'd better keep my mouth shut. And when they said we was going to kill anything that moved, then we knew there was no going back.
Did you know any of Runt's people?
Not a one. They didn't talk to us at all. None of their faces was familiar either. The only thing I know is they called that huge chief of theirs Runt, and Pius warned us to watch out for him.
I don't suppose you know where they got to after the raid?
On the way to Neuhof, Timmy told me he was at their camp with Pius. I reckon that's where they've gone now.
And where the frick is it?
Did Timmy tell you where the camp is?
Somewhere in the woods. He didn't say nothing more. Thing is, Timmy's got quite an imagination. But Pius roared at him to shut it, so I reckon there must be something in it.
Okay.
That gang of yours, what can you tell me about them?
Don't know what you want to know. There was 4 of us. Me, Timmy, Limpy Lubosh, and Pius Pava. Sometimes we'd rob a place or hold up pilgrims. Never nothing fancy.
I'm sure you did mischief enough. Who led you?
Pius. He was the oldest, and he'd mostly find the jobs for us, plan them and the like. He got us into that fucking mess in Neuhof, too.
What about the others?
Timmy's strong as an ox, with a brain to match. You got more sense out of a fence post. And Limpy, I've been with him the longest. He's My one and only friend, I suppose.
Well, he's dead.
Where did the rest of your gang end up?
You saw Limpy, right?
Yes, but he's no use to me now. Tell me where I can find Pius or Timmy.
I don't know nothing about Pius. He vanished in the woods, and I haven't seen him since. Timmy, I reckon, went back to the mill where he works.
Which mill?
The windmill a bit north of Neuhof.
Okay.
Tell me exactly how the raid went down.
Well, we stormed in from the rear. Runt's people started slaughtering the horses. Jesus, that was bleeding horrible. Meanwhile, me and Limpy had a sniff round the stables to see if we could find anything worth pilfering. And in the end, we got lucky.
What did you find?
Smill, Sir Hanish's groom. I don't know why he was up and what he was doing in the stables, but we took advantage of the situation. Limpy grabs him by the throat, and I slapped him round to encourage him to tell us where the money was. Then it all fell apart at the seams.